doing? This is Erick from AHA, Americans Helping Americans and App Live. Welcome to Friday Highlights. Hope you're doing well. Probably seeing on the screen, it says Creative Real Estate Domination Live, exclusive Black Friday deals. Going like, what? That's over. Black Friday, yes, today officially, because guess what? We can call Black Friday any day we want, right? So Black Friday for today and for the special occasion of Monday, January 20th, right? That's the inauguration of awesomeness, right? If that's going on. So we're celebrating, okay? So we want to celebrate. There's a scan. You can scan that QR code down there just for the one-on-one mentoring program. Today's Friday highlights. A lot of things are happening in the real estate business right now. Everything from the mom and pops to the low-hanging fruit to the Black Rocks of America and everything else. I saw a crazy little report. It was actually a screenshot. And it was saying how, BlackRock controls a lot of these real estate investment companies, or I should say investment companies, or real estate agencies, right? I won't name any names, but maybe I'll post it in here and share it with you. It's pretty interesting, or maybe we can go to the Facebook group and take a look. But I already got a bunch of stuff here set up. So hopefully you're having an awesome January. Hopefully your 2025 is moving forward in a way that's awesome. I'm going to go ahead and put my mug up here so you can see my face a little bit. I'm going to leave the other stuff up. There we go. How are you doing? And hope you're doing well. All right. So Friday highlights. What's going on? We usually got the pulse of real estate. Send out a link or two. See if a few people may or may not show up. But I like to always go live, uncut, raw. It's unscripted. I just have a little agenda of what I want to talk about and discuss. But Black Friday, that's right. We're doing Black Friday for January 20th because we got a new sheriff in town. At the end of the day, we got Donald J. Trump, who's going to be our president and his administration, Vice President, what's his name? I can't remember his name. Shit. Vance, right? Vance. We got Vance on the ticket, so he's probably going to be going places and a few more cycles out for the elections. But awesome stuff is happening. So opportunities, new horizons, a lot of things are already moving into play. Along with I was discussing it with an associate of mine, a relative, whatever you want to, I guess, call these, associates, friends, family, things of that nature, right? And in these conversations, we're talking about frequency. We're talking about the awakening of the world and America and how we're shifting and things are happening, which is great. That's a beautiful, lovely thing. When you can see and read between the lines and see the forest through the tree and know and start recognizing, because I know I've been recognizing my own little things, right? Things that work for me when I recognize that things are kind of moving and shifting in a way that I need them to or want them to or manifest them to is happening. And it's like anything else. When you believe it, you start firing it up and you just turn on the spout, you turn on the water hose or whatever you want, regulate it. Things happen when you understand and know how to turn that on and off. If that even makes sense, probably going, I don't know what the hell you're talking about, right? What does that even mean? Well, that's where mindset comes in. Super powerful tool that God gave us. And that's mindset, to be able to use the mind, because it's the only thing that you truly, truly have control over, where you can make those decisions and your outcome of however you want to think and feel in regards to whatever happens to you, okay? So first and foremost, what's going on, right? Real estate investing, one-on-one mentoring. It's what we do. That's what we love. And we've been talking, having some cool meetings and things of that nature with a few other associates. Stuff that's always on the table, whether it's an app or whether we're launching a coaching program of some sort or a promo. And that's exactly what this is, right? One-on-one mentoring. We want to give back. It's January. How are we gonna help you and others? How are we gonna stick to our cause and mission for AHA? Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one property at a time, one family at a time, doing our part, get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America, powered by Amp Live Media and sponsored always by VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. Rock and roll. Had to throw that out there. But you can always get in touch with me at Erick at amplive.tv, Erick at amplive.tv. You can DM or PM, whatever you want to call it, to any of the platforms. I will respond to you. If it ain't me, if it isn't me, then someone else will, or just reach out or, jump on one of the free products. But I say scan that QR code, 42% off the one-on-one mentoring program. And that is stuck right there, right? In 2023 hard cost for anybody who came aboard in 2023. That's what it is. And we're going to honor that. We've been honoring it with a few peeps out there, and to take advantage of it, or they don't, they do. It is what it is. We got some peeps that are going to be onboarding for this quarter of first quarter of 2025. Congratulations to them and others across the United States of America. We got people that were, even stepping out, and we're going to, we'll work with you. Hey, give me a call. Let's touch base. You want to make a phone call, make some calls. You need help here and there. You need some help here and there. Just to pay it forward, just because that's what January is about, man, right? Get rocking and rolling, get geared up, get that momentum rolling into the first quarter so you can kick 2025 in the ass with some awesome opportunities. So don't forget, Monday, the inauguration, we got what? I'm going to put it back up here. We got the Black Friday rocking and rolling, right? And just for today, put that back up there. Creative Real Estate Domination Live, exclusive Black Friday deals. There's your first one. So I got 2 deals for you. This is the first one, one-on-one mentoring. 6 months of one-on-one mentoring. We're going to partner up and do deals. It's a done with you program. That's right. Today is just like, hey, it's Friday highlights. We're going to talk about a few other things. We're going to talk about our promos. We're going to talk about what we do. I'm going to throw some pro tips and some things that you can, or what's going on in the market that may or may not help you. Totally depends on where you are at in your career of real estate. Maybe you're brand new. Maybe you're tire kicking, right? So, first and foremost, that's what this is about. And then I'm going to share a couple of things on, how did, was it a struggle when I got started? Of course. Was there pain? Of course. Was there frustration? Of course. It's about being frustrated of your current life and your lifestyle, and if you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you're going, man, there's got to be something better for me. Now's the time to do it. Okay. Everything is in line with the universe and frequency and the awesome stuff that's going to start transpiring in the United States of America. And holding other countries accountable for what they should be paying and what they should be doing. And we should be bringing back to America, made in America, right? Bringing jobs back to America and all that wonderful, lovely stuff. And, of course, customer service, right? Right now, a lot of people cry and they whine and they bitch. You send them a text, oh, this and that, and they're F you and this and that. Or you get an email, oh, spam. Man, please. Enough of that. Stop. It's bullshit. It's like crying over spilt milk. Well, then there are some people, right? Spilt milk and they'll trip out. Oh my God, what is that? Oh shit, I got to clean it up. It's spilt milk. Others are like, fuck, we'll just relax. You get a little paper towel, sponge, clean it up. We're all good, okay? Don't worry about it. It's spilt milk. You're not going to die, right? No one's dying on my watch with spilt milk. Also, check this out. Got some nice green tea rocking and rolling, okay? Not that it matters, but I'm going to put my little rock and roll in there. I'm going to go through some of these slides here and whatever we got pulled up. Rock and roll. Definitely reach out. So today, NODs are happening. Yes, notice the defaults. Notice of trustee sales are happening. Liz pendants, probates, vacant properties. There's a lot of inventory that's floating. That's good. I see a lot of kind of juicy deals. They're not too bad. I see some multifamily is rocking and rolling. I see a lot of people gravitating towards multifamily, and that could be a duplex, a quad, 10 units, 50 units, and making some good connections with some good people out there. So looking forward to 2025, and yes, even us making that move to multifamily and things of that nature to dip into it for personal reasons and family reasons, right? Just because we want some of that juice too, right? At the same token, because it's available. Look, loans are coming due 2025, 26, even 2027. So there's opportunity for creative deals, right? For sellers that are going to need help, or I should say not even sellers, they're owners, but eventually they're going to want to sell. And that's where the Creative Real Estate Domination Live is all about, right? We're going to share those things with you. How do we go into a deal? How do we maneuver into a deal? How do we help a seller that has a situation? Maybe they're encumbered. Maybe it's a crazy loan. Maybe it's a good loan. Maybe it's a bad loan. Maybe it's underperforming, right? Maybe it's 50% vacant and they cannot get a loan. They can't even get a hard money loan. Can't even get any kind of commercial loan because of the vacancies issues, right? I'm seeing some hotels and motels out there. Thank you. If you're watching this, you know who you are. Definitely appreciate it. Keep on sending the hotels and the motels and the commercial. I just got some awesome, cool advice, on the multifamily stuff. I get it. 75 plus units. I'm like, hey, 20, 40 units. That's cool. Yeah. Personal stash. No problem. Let's rock it. If it's higher than that, then, definitely have to bring in some bring in some of the cavalry to help out with that, right? And investors. So I want to say thank you to all past, present, and future mentees of America. We're continuing to keep on rocking and rolling. The mission is still hard and strong, and we're, if you understand what I mean about that is just, look, we're hard and heavy in regards to the cause and mission to help our fellow Americans, right? Integrity, loyalty, communication. Those things are super important. It's our credo. It's what we're about. It's our mission statement, and it's going to stay that way. Because I know there's a lot of programs out there that, you have coaches that disappear, or you just get coaching, or you just get videos and PDFs. And I say it all the time. But the bottom line is we're staying true to our cause and mission. And that is true one-on-one mentoring. You got some heart, you got some passion, we want to work with you. Okay. You have some integrity and loyalty and communication, we want to work with you. You've been beat up in the industry and maybe a lot of shiny objects, or you bought into some programs and it's just not quite working. We want to work with you, right? But of course, it's reciprocal. It's still a selection process. It's going to continue to be a selection process. If it's something lower in the lower, totem pole, well, I'm just getting started. I'm a newbie. Or maybe I kind of know some stuff about breaking down deals and wholesale, and I want to kind of start maneuvering into maybe some sub 2 or maybe some creative stuff, right? Then we got something for you, right? And that's I know we're supposed to launch that already, so I was going to announce it yesterday. But, things were happening. We're rocking and rolling. Today's Friday for Friday Highlights. Tomorrow, we're going to do some Saturday training. We're going to make some calls. We're going to talk about some calls. And we're going to dissect a little bit of some of those live. We'll do that tomorrow. Probably get a couple of I was going to say jabronis, right? A couple of peeps to come out and hang out with us if I can drag them out, right? Some are shy and some are okay. Like, yeah, let's do this shit. And others are like, yeah, no, I won't be on the camera. And, I don't want to, But some are old dogs. Some are new dogs. Some are medium dogs, right? All kinds of hot dogs. A matter of hot dogs, I'm on the carnivore diet, so I can only eat meat. And they're like, fuck, I can't eat no damn hot dogs. So I know we bought a bunch of hot dogs and it's hanging out in the old Frigidaire. And it's like, Farmer John, the best hot dogs in the world, man. I don't know what they put in there. Some kind of, maybe they put in like, alien spice, meat and all that good stuff. I don't know what's in it. But man, you can eat them suckers and don't get grossed out, right? But you can eat them raw, man. Put those, but the Bar S ones, yeah, throw them motherfuckers away, right? All the good ones, well, I don't know. They got the good ones like at Sam's Club, right? I forgot what brand that is, Fairfield or something. But they make some pretty damn good dogs, right? When you go to Costco and you buy that $1 dog or $1.50 dog, a giant Polish dog or whatever, and put some onions up on that shit, man, it's delicious. You can tell I'm hungry, right? So I'm going to stick to this green tea, some fasting, and lots of meat like a carnivore, right? So I'm not going to do my interpretation of a T-Rex because that's a movie, right? Anyways, here we go. So Creative Real Estate Domination Live exclusive Black Friday deal. Scan that QR code. Let's rock and roll. Black Friday live, 6 months, one-on-one mentoring, streaming live today, right now. Watch live, and you can see down below, right? Welcome to the Black Friday, right? And Friday highlights, all right? With you, I'm your host, Erick of the Amplified Real Estate Show. But let's talk a little bit about, I guess, real estate in regards to integrity, right? And loyalty, and wanting to do this business and stay in this business for a long period of time, right? So first and foremost, when you're doing deals, right, there's a little thing called customer service, right? And here's just a pro tip for you. And it works like a charm when you're working with sellers, and it don't matter. As long as you say, here's the thing where, if you say you're going to call somebody, say, look, this is what it is. It's 3 o'clock, boom. Things can happen. I get it. 3 p.m. and you give them a call, you give them a text or whatever. If they don't show up, that's okay. You did what you needed to do. You promised to give them a call. You got to confirm it's an appointment or whatever it is. And this can go for anything in business all across the board, but mostly real estate, right? Because in real estate, when you make those mistakes, you lose trust. With every mistake, you start losing trust, right? So that's why it's very important to never, ever make a mistake. Right? You got to keep them ratios or them batting averages, where you're not doing that. Because when you do that, then you're always going to be sidestepping, and then they can use that as leverage and say, well, you said this, and then you said that, and then you're changing the price. Now you're going backwards, and you said this, and you said that, and then you're supposed to show up, and this, it turns into a shit show at the end of the day. And then you gotta correct yourself. If you are smart and you correct yourself, then, you get better and better at it. If not, then yeah, you're going to keep on making the same mistakes and then wondering, well, shit, what is it? I don't know. These sellers just don't want to sell. They want too much money for their property. You start making excuses. So you can either have excuses or results. You can't have both. I know that. I'm a human being. Same thing, right? Everybody can make excuses for this and that and all that kind of stuff. I do it every day. Others do it every day. I know I do, right? So, then you sit there and you go, man, that was an excuse. I want the result, but I didn't get the result because you didn't do what you needed to do. You need to get off your ass, and it's your duty. Do what you need to do. Same for me, my duty, right? But I know this. When we're mentoring, I will always show up. We will always show up. Every single time, unless I'm not on this earth anymore, right? We will always show up. If you don't show up, then shame on you, because you're not going to get what you need to get. You're not going to learn what you need to learn. You're not going to take your business to another level. I always say shame on you for when that does happen. And I get it. Life happens. That's why communication can break down. We got families. But integrity and loyalty do not. Once you break those, it's done. But at the same token, 90% of this is just showing up in mindset. Super powerful, right? And you're probably thinking, whatever, mindset, yoga, whatever you want to call it, right? It really does work. It connects. We were talking earlier about, hey, connecting with earth, right? And touching the earth with your feet, right? Getting out into Mother Nature. And I think we had a conversation earlier. It was about long hair and growing your hair long. And, the beard don't do anything for you from what I hear. But Indians had long hair for a reason, to connect to the universe, to connect to God, connect to frequency and all that good stuff, right? And that just brings it home for me. I won't get into that right now, but it's still you're learning stuff all the time. And then you got to go confirm it. Was it true? Is it true? Jesus had long hair, right? And then it's like, well, everybody had long hair back then. Well, I don't think so. I think it was a choice, and yes, they're able to cut their hair, with sharp stones or knives or swords or whatever the hell they used, right? But the bottom line is that, focusing on creative real estate, that's a beautiful, lovely thing, because it's out of the box. It's unorthodox. You're not going to learn it in college. You're not going to learn it in school. You're not going to learn it in high school. You're not going to learn it anywhere unless you dip in and you work with somebody one-on-one exclusively, like I did, but I brought tremendous value to them for me to do that, and that was by accident. So it's awesome how things can happen, and then they happen by accident, then all of a sudden, turns into like a life's work. This is, part of my life's work. It's what I do. It's what I do now. It's what I've been doing for a while. It's what I probably aspired to be when I was a young kid and wanted to do this tough stuff. And when I went to my first seminar and watched those people and went to my first concert, not even that, just listened to music and the tapes and going, wow, that's awesome. How do they do that? How do they make music? How do they play drums and sing and all in unison to, make something like an awesome record, right? Those are all intriguing things to me. To others, it might be engineering. It might be computers. It might be, man, I love science. I love the arts. I love, acting, or who knows what it is, right? Everybody has a taste for something, right? We're a human race. We're always wanting to learn and evolve. And that's the beautiful thing about real estate, right? You're always learning, but then you have to adjust and adapt so you can keep on rocking. You don't want to perish because maybe something happens in administration, the laws change. You adjust and adapt. Maybe it's like, hey, creative real estate is, is going through its fluctuations. Maybe wholesaling is tripping out. Maybe, traditional real estate and listings like they did with, the NAR thingy, right? And you start digging deep and going, wow, where's my place? This is like internet market even, right? It's always changing, and spam and Google and the algorithms and social media. It's all a lot, right? So in the simplest form, I found out just sometimes you just got to put your head down and grind and go to town. Don't worry about the Joneses. Don't worry about the other people driving these cars or not, or this, or people on the internet. Who gives a shit, right? Pay attention to you. Pay attention on building you. Pay attention on working with you and others and putting out the good vibes and love to others and God and stuff, right? I'm not saying any, flower power or anything like that, but you got to have a positive attitude so you can concentrate, so you can learn, so you can study. Put your head down, put the blinders on, as my dad used to say, right? Put on them blinders and get rocking and rolling, right? Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about you. Put on the blinders, put your head down, grind. Pick your head up every once in a while. And there's some people that have put their head down, but they put their head down all the way in the ground like an ostrich. That's not going to work, right? Or their head is always up and they're looking around going, man, what about that person and that person? They did this and they did that. Who gives a shit? What about you? All right. What happens when you walk into a room? Are you the light? Do you light up a room? When you walk in, do they see the power in you, the ego in you? And you're like, man, you know what? Yeah, I know what I want. I know why I'm here. But at the same token, not having an ego where it's, there's a difference between an ego and an ego. Ego, which is a big, fat, juicy head. And ego is like, yeah, I understand who you are. I'm here. This is that. I know my qualities. I know my skill sets, regardless of the situation. And that comes out. Comes out as having confidence. You need that when you're going to work in a deal with a seller on the phone or in person or belly to belly or whatever it may be, right? Or a deal or with other investors, right? And that's the beautiful thing about coming aboard and working with this, because I'm going to chop this down. I don't want to go too long, but I just want to keep kind of throw it out there with Friday highlights. I want to make sure that we are, let me get that QR code back up for you. Okay, you can scan that QR code, 42% off January 2025. That's right, Black Friday. I'm going to pop it up right here. We got that one. Creative Real Estate Domination exclusive Black Friday deals going. What the hell? It's not Black Friday. It is today, right? It is today for us. And if you're coming in a little bit late, definitely reach out, touch bases with us. But this is a celebration for January to help people into 2025. And 20th is the inauguration of, the new administration, the presidency, and all that good stuff, as well as for everybody in the United States of America, right? Let's get back to kicking ass. Let's get back to being number one in the world. Let's get back to Made in America. That's why we're doing this. Scan that QR code right there. I'm going to bring up the other one right here. Let me see. We'll get back to this right here. Boom. So you can see my mug. But you can scan that. 42% off, and that's from 2023 hard cost. We never shared this stuff, but I'm going to now. We also got another program that I'm going to share towards the end of the AMP Live show. If you want to take advantage of it, take advantage of it, because that's only going to be available for January, just like this. This is going to change. It always changes every year, but that's for 2023. 2024 went up, and then 2025, it goes up again, right? As you take on more people, it is what it is. It costs more money to do what we do, especially the way we do it, is one-on-one mentoring, coaching. It's done with you, setting you up with systems and verticals and all those things to lead generate, but we'll get you going very quickly, almost like a 30-day boot camp. I don't like doing, I get it, the challenge stuff, everybody's doing all that good stuff. That's not that. This is your last stop right here. No more bullshit. If you want to get in and get results and see results, I challenge you. There's the word, right? I challenge you, right? I employ you. I say, go for it. Scan the QR code. Let's chat. Let's talk. And then if you got questions about it, what exactly, how does it work? What do I do? How's this going to transpire, right? Then definitely set up an appointment, and I'll pull that up. It's going to be where you can, chit chat with me. I've been chit chatting with several people since the month of January. For people that are going to come aboard, maybe they're ready, not ready. Maybe some of them are not a good fit. Just doesn't make sense, right? Even if they think they're ready, but not ready for us, and vice versa. Or, there's a lot of reasons, but really there's only two reasons. First one is, man, this is the real deal. I don't think I can cut it. I got to perform. I got to show up. There's not like a widget or a staple button. I'm not buying something that, that you're going to read a bunch of videos and PDFs and, Facebook groups and kumbaya stuff. This is like, get in, let's make this happen. Business is going to rock, right? And two is always the money, right? But we got the second one. First one is, hey, I want to work with you. If you're like, yeah, I know what I need. I know what I want. I need one-on-one mentoring. I need somebody to work with me. If you're saying you're going to be on the phone with me, rocking deals and having me negotiate, whether I'm in Florida, the Midwest, or even Southern California, and you might even go with me, along with my team and graphics and everything else and tech, all that stuff is included. AMP Live Media is going to help you with the verticals and the marketing and getting you set up, right? So you can do this business, share all that with you. But the main thing is, where do we make our money, right? This, don't even keep the doors open. Okay, it takes care of the hard costs. And that's from 2023. 2024, it went up almost about 10 grand. Okay, kind of what? Oh, sheesh, I don't watch this anymore. Watch it. Watch it all the way through and get these juicy tips that I'm going to drop with you, right? And opportunity is here. That's the thing. When opportunity presents itself, it's knocking on the door. Open the door, right? A lot of people are afraid to open the damn door. It's not the police, right? We're here. Hello, here to help you. Or if you've been knocking on doors and nobody's answering, hello, we're here. We're here for you. Rock and roll. Let's go. Okay. And you can tell I'm fired up. My voice is going to start getting a little bit harsh, right? It's almost like if I've been back in the day rocking and rolling and practicing, for 6, 7, 8 hours in a rehearsal room with the band and all that good stuff. Because those were some awesome times back in the day. And I'm sure you have some awesome times, and it's about bringing that back. It's about dreaming. It's about going after your dreams and having your why, and also networking, right? Network with the right people. I get it. Maybe we're not a good fit. That's okay. No problem. You got deals, send them over, right? We're pretty gracious. We'll underwrite if it's a good deal and there's money to be made. If it's not a wholesale sub 2, maybe it's lease option. If it's cash, who knows what type of structure it's going to be? You won't know if you're new. If you're seasoned, no problem. We may go back and forth and have a pissing contest on what you think is great and what I think is great. Who cares, right? That's the beauty of America, right? Where we work together and then we just go out and kick ass. But we should be helping each other. That's what we're here for. We're fellow Americans to help each other, right? So let me see if we can get back on track there. I'm going to go ahead and click this real quick. There's a cool little graphic that was made. Special offer Black Friday, the American Mentee Program for 2025 and beyond. That's what we're bringing back. The American Mentee Program. That's it. For 6 months, done with you and done for you systems. That means they're kind of going, what the hell is, you've seen it in internet marketing, right? DIW, do it yourself. Videos, PDFs, Facebook groups, Zoom calls that go on forever. And you're still like, man, I'm stuck. Call up, I need some help. Go watch video 175 on negotiating. Good luck, dude. Or, that's just the way it goes. Or, we can do this or we can do that. Go get this, do that, depending on if it's a JV or whatever they do. Everybody's a little bit different in how they do stuff. If it's a course in coaching, no one's going to work with you on a deal. No one's going to help you structure a deal. No one's going to help you put a deal together. They're going to say, oh, well, go talk to your broker. Go negotiate that and good luck to you. I would suggest this, and that. I can't do that. I can't do this, can't do this. There's things. Coaching is coaching, right? Videos, PDFs are PDFs. YouTube's YouTube and TikTok's TikTok. When you want to take your business to a new level and it's truly like, I need help with my business, right? I got these things set up. I need help structuring and growing my business. That's where mentoring comes in. That's where we come in. That's where the American Mentee Program comes in. And that's what we got going on today. Scan that QR code once again. 42% off. I'm going to say it. You're going, look, what's the hook here, right? I hear, what do they say? The hook, the story, and the offer. Right? There's nothing to hide. At the end of the day, that's the Russell Brunson thingy. He's an awesome dude, awesome young man. Congratulations to that guy. Man, he's literally an internet marketing genius. Watching all his stuff, and that's it takes a lot to do what he's done along with others. Because obviously you don't do the stuff by yourself. But I get all that. We're not into that as far as that part. Selling the ATM money and this and that or whatever. Products are products. I get it. But this is one-on-one. We're still true to blue to the one-on-one because that's what I feel we should be doing. I should be doing. We do have something, for you to say, look, you know what? This is what I need to do. I don't need 6 months. Maybe 6 weeks of one-on-one mentoring, and maybe let's partner up with a few less deals, right? And this is against selling and marketing, right? You're like, have one offer, that's it. You don't go one offer and then another offer and another offer and this and that, levels, all shit. You don't do the whole ladder approach, right? But you can. But they do the ShamWow thing. I remember that. If you don't remember that, right? For $19.95, you get one ShamWow. Plus, we're going to throw in another ShamWow and some polish and then a car and then a turd. I'm just kidding. So, you know how that goes. So hopefully I'm not getting too obnoxious because I'm in an awesome mood. It is Friday, but it's not what you think, right? If you live for the weekends, then your shit is broken. You're like, man, I'm working all week and, I can't wait for Saturday and Sunday to couch potato and lounge it and watch movies and eat popcorn and steak and go out and party with my friends and chicks or whatever the hell you're going to do. Or Friday is payday and then tomorrow I'm off. Or today's Friday and maybe you're off on a Monday or Tuesday, but you still got to work, but you're looking forward for those days off. I get it. We weren't built to work the way we're working, right? You're enslaved in a job. Now we're all enslaved because of money and this and that. We got to eat and we got to, have food. But I know when I was growing up and I said, hey, if I'm ever going to do something for people and for my family and for my kids, I wasn't thinking about that. I was more about my mom, my sister, right? What do I got to do? I got to take care of my mom. I got to take care of my sister. My dad, I love him, man. I want whatever I can do for him too and stuff, right? And then you start working towards things. You start dreaming. You start going, man, this is what I'd love to do, And it's about bringing them back. Bring that why back, right? Your livelihood of however you started in life. And, everybody's given different, that's what I'm looking for, to given different circumstances. But it's what you do with those circumstances, right? Are you going to work on you? Are you going to build yourself up? Are you going to rock and roll and do what you need to do? And when you get beat up, you get back up, and you get beat up, and you get back up, and you get beat up, and you get back up, right? How many times can people do that? That's sales. People, man, I can't do sales. I can't take a no. I don't want to hear no's. But if you frame it and go, man, the more no's, and you heard this before or not, the more no's I get, the closer I get to my yeses. It's my jam. My whole goal is to get you to say yes. And if I can help you with your whether it's pest control or roofing or contractor or maybe a car salesman or a house or agent or a broker, right? There's sales in everything. There's sales in everything that you do. When you go to Walmart and the price is wrong and you go, hey, this price is wrong. You can either bitch about it and pay whatever's there. Or you go, man, look, this is wrong. And this is the price I want. No, I can't do that, sir. Blah, blah. Well, call your manager is the next step. And then your manager comes and they either apologize or they argue with you and they say, I can't. Okay, then let me have corporate. You keep on rolling and rolling and rolling, do what you need to do, right? Or you just say, yeah, no problem. I'll pay for it. Or you go to a restaurant and have a nasty steak. You pay for it. Or say, no, that's not what I paid for. I want, what I'm basically saying is life skills. You learn these stuff, right? It's not to manipulate anybody to try to, get yourself a better steak or get a free steak, right? You pay for what you pay for, and they provide a service to you. We, as investors, provide services to agents and brokers and sellers, investors, right? And yes, mentees and students and things of that nature. By taking care of them, bringing back Made in America, bringing back customer service, bringing back that, put some love out there, right? It's okay to, hey, take care of somebody or have some empathy and understanding for others. I mean, that's my mission now. It's not that I never left, but we sometimes forget about stuff, right? And then we get a little hard in the heart, maybe a little hard in the gut, a little hard in the head, like, you know what, man, life's too damn short for that. So with that said, Black Friday, the American Mentee Program, let's rock and roll together. Let's jump on the horn and do what we need to do. I'm going to go ahead and pull up another one here. I'm going to wrap this up because we're at 32 minutes. Perfect. 2 minutes over. Once again, we'll go there. I'll bring up the next one. So here's the second one. If you guys are like, you know what? Never do this, but it's here for you. Black Friday, group coaching, 90 days, live coaching with interactive mentoring. You will show you what you need to do. What's the good and the bad and the ugly on the CRMs. You get to pick one. You want all the bells and whistles. You don't want all the bells and whistles. What type of skip tracing, which one's good, which one's bad. How about the data? Which one's good, which one's bad? Because there's a lot of software companies out there. Who's going to nickel and dime you to death? Who's not going to nickel and dime you to death? An older platform, newer platform, apps, and all that good stuff, right? Do I do postcards? Where do I go for that? Who's the best? Who's not the best? What do you suggest? There's all kinds of different ways. And yes, it's been coming back a lot because I know I used to preach a lot in the last cycle. So look, you're not in the real estate business. You're in the marketing business. You are a marketer marketing yourself, your business, and who you are to get others to work with. And then when you get into sales, your goal is to close them up, right? And do what you need to do to help them, and then exchange for that, for your skill sets and what you do, you get a commission check. That's sales. Nothing's really changed, but a lot of people don't understand that. People don't want to market. They're like, man, I don't want to do that. I don't want, that's not me. I hate marketing, or I'm not into that, or I got to pay somebody, right? And it's just another piece, and it's discouraging. Don't let it get discouraged. Just do a little bit every day, and you'll get better and better in every way. And every way you'll get better and better. Every day you'll get better and better. That's part of it. Think and grow rich. All right. So that's there. Scan that QR code right there, and we'll honor that. It's about, for 90 days. We're going to coach you with and work with you, help you work out and, underwrite some deals and things of that nature. But it's a way to it's a way to, what's the word? The word I had it on the tip of my tongue, right? To segue into the one-on-one mentoring program. Okay. So very beautiful, lovely thing. Marketing is super important, right? So when we're done with you, piggyback on Americans Help Americans till we get you up and running on the one-on-one mentoring program, give you the tools you're going to need and all that good stuff. And then we help you build your brand is what this is all about. I think we're all done. What, one more? We got one more. Okay, there we go. So there it is. Scan that QR code right there. Book a live call with myself. It's free. It's not going to cost you a dime until it does cost you a dime down the road. Just, when we get to that point, right? But right now it's free. It's always going to be free. I love talking with people. We can't talk with everybody, but if you book a call, and I get it, if you just want to reach out, DM. You want to go old school wise, no problem. Go back and forth, and for a good fit, set an appointment. If you're like, you know what, this is what I need, this is what I want, boop, scan that QR code, set an appointment, write down all your freaking questions, and I'll get them answered for you. Easy peasy. If we're a good fit, we'll rock. If we're not, that's okay. At least you got some valuable information that you can take into the field and utilize any way that you want. Okay? But I think I'm going to leave it right there for a while. Let me see if there's anything down here that was going to, I'll go back to this. Okay, yeah. I will have something for you. And it'll be, I'm going to drop it towards the end. Leave that one right there. You can join us on X for all your political rock and rollness, real estate rock and rollness, right? Religion rock and rollness, all that good stuff where they're rocking the First Amendment and you don't have to be afraid to voice your opinion or whatever it is, right? But go check it out. You can go right there down below and take advantage of that. Right there, Made in America. That's what we're trying to bring back. And there it is. If you have any issues, like I said, the first issue is I'm not sure if I can do this. I'm not sure if I'm going to show up. So then it becomes about you. But if you're rock and rolling, look, this is exactly what I need. I need somebody to work with me. I need somebody that's going to help me. I need somebody to show me these things in the vertical so I get my business up and rocking and rolling. And because I want to do this full time. And I'm tired of my job. I'm tired of my gig, whether it's IT, whether you're an electrician, whether you're a driver or a truck driver. And you're like, man, I've had enough of the 10, 15 years of that shit. I'm tired of it. I want to rock and roll into creative real estate or just real estate investing in general. And that's what you've got the bug and you fell in love with it, but you're having a hard time. You're spinning your wheels, right? And you're stuck. Or maybe you've done some deals and lost some money. It's okay. We're going to work with you. Okay. We want to work with you because you have tenacity. You're tenacious. Those are the ones that just need a little bit of help here and there. You need that personal touch. You need that personal love to help you. And it's got to be reciprocal, right? That's why the American Mentee Program was created, right? True one-on-one mentoring. That's what we do. And that's to work with you exclusively to do deals. That's where we make our money is let's do a deal together. Let's do a wholesale deal. Let's do a sub-2 deal. Let's do a fix and flip. Heck, if you just want to get paid as a bird dog, that's cool. Referral fee all day long. Let's rock and roll. But we're going to help you with all that stuff, okay? The bottom line is understanding and then moving in that direction. And everybody starts off with a bird dog, then a wholesale, then you get into creative, then you get in buy and hold, fix and flip, and commercial, just depending on where you want to go, right? You can skip a couple, but then that's where that comes in, right? Your first deal might be a wholesale deal. It might be a sub-2 deal. It might be a fix and flip. It might be just, I just want to invest in this deal, and I want to know everything about it, and you buy it for me. No problem. We'll buy your deal. We'll get you paid. And then you'll get to work through the deal all the way through to the end anyways. That's the beautiful, lovely thing. I guarantee you nobody does that. Nobody's going to work with you. Whoever's on the marquee up there, right, they're not going to give you a call and work with you unless you're at a different level or whatever it is. I get it. Everybody starts off good, right? At the end of the day, even myself, right? And, this is what I do. This is my chosen, jam until it's not, right? But we're looking for deals too. So you got deals, bring them down the wire. If you're looking to, write some checks and you want to invest, or you got some good deals we can invest with you, then we'll do that as well. But definitely scan that QR code. Take advantage of that right now. That's easy peasy. So that's the second part is, hey, I don't have the money. No problem. Guess what? Right there. You click that link. There's about 20, 25 investors. They'll go ahead and give you an offering. They'll do a soft pull. It's not going to hit your credit, but they'll do a soft pull. And they'll give you 1 or 2 or 3 offers. Hey, can you afford $199 a month, $299, $400, $500, $600? It's usually about $300, $400, $500 a month. I say if you can't afford $500 a month, you probably should not be in any business, right? Keep your job, save up some cash, do a little bit of side hustle here and there, and start stacking up a little bit of juice. And then get yourself a little, maybe just 1 credit card, so you can at least take care of your marketing, take care of title and things of that nature. And eventually building that up, so you go, hey, I take down my first fix and flip. I got a Lowe's card. I got a Home Depot card. I got a little bit of credit here and there, credit union juice, whatever it is, right? But you just gotta, think outside that box. And that's not going to happen unless you're working with people or working with somebody who does that, or us at the end of the day. But scan that QR code. It's a way, they'll if they say yes and you're good to go, then they'll get you, boom, hey, go for it. I'm willing to do this. And they'll take care of you. Once they're all done, getting you all lined up, fill out paperwork, and boom, we send you a link. Onboarding starts in about 24 to 72 hours. We still use human beings to do that. We bring you aboard and we just start rocking and rolling very quickly, right? But we'll go as fast or as slow as you need to go because it's not a race. Remember, it's forever, right? At the same token, if you're not, we're only going to move forward if you understand what's happening in the concepts, because it makes no sense. Go, let's just get you through. Let's get you through. Cattle call, roll them through. Boom, boom, boom. No, we're going to stop. If you're not understanding stuff and others may go by, it's okay. Don't worry about it. It's not a race, right? Don't worry about it. Remember, don't worry about the Joneses. Just stay here. Boom. Okay, we'll keep on doing it until you go, yeah, I got it. Unleash me to the world, Eric. Boom. Raise the fence. You're out. Rock and roll. Let's go. Let's go tear it up. And that's how it'll be. And that's the only way, and I think the best way is muscle memory, to become an expert in anything that you do and to shave off 3 to 5 years of BSness, right? That's what happened with me. I know that's what will happen to you if you stick it out. You got to stick it out. Got to be tenacious. And I guarantee it, if you spent 40, 50,000 bucks or 3,000 bucks or even 150, I've heard all kinds of crazy stories. You're tenacious and you're still wanting to move forward because this is for you. Okay. So without further ado, rock and roll in all that you do. Keep on rocking. I'm going to put this back up here with the good old Black Friday. We'll scan that QR code. You can scan that and it's easy peasy. Set up a call as well, and we'll chit chat. We'll talk, answer any and all questions you may have, which I know you will. But that's where it starts, right? Kind of like this meme I like sharing, right? It's a bunch of steps. You don't have to see every step. You just got to take the first step, right? Take the first step. Have that leap of faith, and then go for it. And money loves speed, deals love speed, and all that good stuff, right? And it's okay. You don't have to go fast, but you can always be moving fast, but you're still cruising, right? And you make those decisions and you rock. This is kind of the same thing, right? You know what you need, you know what you want, and you know what's available here and what we're doing. If you don't, it's okay. Reach out. We'll answer any questions that you have, like I mentioned, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to put this up here with the Black Friday thing back on top because I think I love that graphic. It's pretty cool. Creative Real Estate Domination exclusive Black Friday deals. They're probably going Black Friday. It's not Black Friday. November's over. No, it is. It's Black Friday today. It's Black Friday for you. It's Black Friday for us. And in celebration of, yes, and whether it says, hey, I don't want to work with this guy because of who he is and who he's, everything, right? But the bottom line is look, it is what it is. We have to have respect for our country. Whoever is the president's the president, right? But there's going to be opportunity and there's awesomeness down the horizon, right? Get my Erick report so I share with you when the market I think is going to crash and rise and all that good stuff. I'll share it with you. But the bottom line is to help you with your legacy, to help our fellow Americans, right? To help everybody, Americans. That's right. And some people go, Americans? Well, how Americans helping Americans. Yes, that means everybody. Doesn't matter what race, ethnicity you are. The bottom line is that you're American and you're here, whether you're first generation, second, third, or fourth, or even fifth. I think I am fourth or fifth generation. I have to double check that, right? But the bottom line is that I am grateful to be here. And why not give back? And this is what we do, right? I'm here to help you. We're here to help you. So scan the QR code. We'll rock and roll. I'm going to wrap this up real quick with the last. Scan that QR code right there. And then I believe we have this one. The same thing, special offer Black Friday. The American Mentee Program, AHA, Americans Helping Americans. Super powerful. It's what we're about. Here's a little bit of my information here. Right there. Erick Jimenez, founder. 805 is my telephone number. Located in Southern California. Americans Helping Americans. A beautiful, lovely thing. Scan that QR code right there. We'll definitely rock. I'm going to wrap it up where you can actually see my face. If you have any questions, please want to work with you or not. Doesn't matter. Even if you're like, I just want to ask you a couple questions. This is what I'm thinking. I got a deal. I got a pre-foreclosure. I got a commercial property, or maybe there's something. Hey, how do I do this? How can I get a loan for this or that? How does a friendship deal work? Right? How do pre-foreclosures work? How does sub two, or I'm thinking of moving into subject to, or creative financing of some sort, right? Because I've done some deals. I know a little bit of something, but I'm just kind of having a hard time figuring that out. Whatever it is. Or maybe you're still, I hear it a lot, still trying to figure out how to wholesale. How do I wholesale a deal? How do I find a deal? How do I negotiate it? How do I break it down? How do I get it sold? What numbers do I use? What contracts do I need? Program, this and that. Everybody wants to sell me a program. But yes, we're in a capitalist country, capitalist world. If we're trading peaches, or we're trading watermelons, or we're trading wood, or we're trading, whatever, sheep, pigs, or food, then that would be the currency. The currency is what? Cash, capital. Currency is you, your time, my time, our time, right? It's all precious. Someone has to pay the price to become the expert. My goal is to help you become a creative real estate investing expert and sub-2 master very quickly. All right. If you show up to the party, you're going to get, I guarantee it, there's a method to the madness. And first 30 days, we're going to be talking to sellers. We're going to be writing contracts. And if it's not first 30, some they hit it in the 60-day mark. Some's 90-day mark. Shit, took me 4 months before I got my first deal. 4 months of hunking and chunking and building and hunking and chunking and talking to people and all this good stuff to finally, woo, got a deal, right? Like Ric Flair, right? Woo, whatever that wrestling thing is, right? But that's what it took. It also took me about 16 months to build out systems and websites and the branding and how do I want my business to be perceived? What contracts am I going to use? Can I use these? Do I want to use these? All kinds of stuff, right? But branding's super important. We're going to help you with that. We'll help you build your business up, get your LLC. If you already have one, great. If you don't, show you what you need to do with that. How do you build your private bank of private investors? How do you do that? How do you get the credibility? How are you going to fix and flip and buy and hold? We're going to share that with you because you're never going to be by yourself. So I'm going to wrap this up now. Rock and roll in all that you do. Keep on rocking and rolling out there. Be here for tomorrow, Saturday training, 2 p.m. We may go a little bit earlier if I post it or someone posts it in there. Then, hey, take advantage of that. Maybe 10 a.m., 12, but 2 p.m. for sure. And if we're out in the field, that's even better. Or maybe, we'll be tapping in from maybe the Midwest to East Coast and whatever we got going on out here. But we are looking for deals, so send them our way. Definitely hunting properties in Southern California, San Bernardino, Inland Empire, Orange County, Riverside, High Desert for sure. You got some high desert stuff, Palmdale, Lancaster, Victorville, or I should say Hesperia. Boom, send them our way. We're looking for those properties hard and heavy right now with the buy order. So we're taking stuff down, want to fix and flip. And got anything in the Midwest or Texas, fix and flip, buy and hold, then definitely send it down the wire. So without further ado, you have an awesome, awesome day. I'll probably see you a little bit later if I get my butt out to this other location where I'm actually out in the field, but it's chilly as shit. And, as Californians are big sissy lalas because they're going, it's cold out here. It's 65 degrees, right? And everybody in the Midwest is going, man, it's cold out here. It's 15 degrees, right? So I get that. Been there, done there. Or been there, done that before because I know what it's like down there. And the snow and all that good stuff. Not my thing. But I get it, right? But we're here in crazy Southern California. Hopefully you're having an awesome time wherever you're located. Signing off. Thank you for, watching and watch it back and forth. Do the likes and the loves. Definitely please share this stuff at the end of the day. And yes, we'll be doing some more of the training stuff, but right now it's an opportunity and it's January to be able to work with more people. And that's what we're wanting to do. I believe it's January 29th. We're going to be going live at 7 p.m. on a Wednesday. We're going to talk about creative real estate investing, Q&A, like a live networking meetup that we can do here. If you're in California, then definitely reach out, see if we're a good fit, and we'll invite you to the to the teepee to come and hang out and smoke the peace pipe and all that good stuff, right? Break some bread, right? And hopefully rock and roll and do some deals together. No obligation whatsoever. But once again, keep on rocking and rolling. It's made in America. AHA, Americans helping Americans, one American at a time, one family at a time, one property at a time, doing our part to get America back on track together with you and others across the United States of America. Amp Live is powered by Amp Live, and I should say powered by Amp Live Media. And the American Mentee Program, the only program where we train and mentor others across the United States of America, one-on-one, true one-on-one mentoring, the American Mentee Program. And our sponsor, VIP Execs Realty and Lending. Step into excellence. Talk to you.